name is S. Muthraj, working as assistant professor in Jnanamani College of Technology from 2012 onwards. So I have completed my schooling in Dindigul district and I have completed my UG degree in Konga Engineering College in the batch 2006, and also I have completed my PG degree in Tanjavur Christian University in the year 2012. So from 2012 onwards I am working as assistant professor cum placement coordinator in Jnanamani College of Technology. So that's all about me. So I have explained the OOPS concept, the very important concept in programming side. So most of the companies they are asking OOPS concept in Java as well as C++ and any programming subjects. So OOPS concept. So what is meant by object oriented programming? So object oriented programming is a very important subject, and also why we are choosing that object oriented programming means, so in object oriented programming we are having more number of security. So compared to other programming language, in object oriented programming language we are providing more security because so we have objects. In objects we have data and functions are binded together. So in data and functions, so that data cannot be accessed by outside the functions. That's why we are saying so object oriented programming having more number of security. So each and every objects having separate data and separate functions. For example, object 1. So in this object 1 having some data and function. So these data and functions are binded together. So outside the factors, for example 2, that is another object. Another objects cannot be accessed these objects and functions directly because we have more number of security. So objects can communicate directly, but functions cannot be communicated. So the main reasons why we are using object-oriented programming is security. Second, in this object-oriented programming, we have certain concepts. Object, classes, data abstractions, and objects, classes, data abstraction and encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, dynamic binding, and last one is message processing. So these 7 important concepts, so we are studying in OOPS and also Java as well as. So based on this only, so we are providing more number of security in our programming. So compared to other languages, in object-oriented programming, we have more number of security. Why we are providing more number of security? Because of objects. So with the help of these objects only, we can access the functions. Without the objects, we cannot access the functions. So what is meant by object? Object is a basic runtime entity. If we look at anything in this world, so I am here, I am standing here, I am only the object, I am having one chart, this is also another object. So what are the things we are seeing visually, that is we can call as an objects. For example, Salem, Namakal, that is also objects. And the classes. So classes means that is the collection of objects. For example, I am having fruits. So that is the classes. And in that classes, we have more number of fruits. There is mango, banana, and pineapple. These are the objects. So the collection of object is known as the class. And each and every object can have separate data and functions. So class is the collection of object. Object is the basic runtime entity. And the class, third one is abstraction and encapsulation. Abstraction means so we don't know anything. That means we don't know the background details. So without including the background details, we have some data. That is known as abstraction. And the fourth one is encapsulation. Encapsulation means so we are binding some data. That means outside the factors we cannot access. So that means, if for example we can take one capsule means, if we take capsules, inside the capsules we have some what we are saying, so we are binding, we are folding the data. So outside the factors we cannot access these data. So that's why we are saying this is the encapsulation. And the fourth one is inheritance. Inheritance means one thing it can be many forms. One class property can be accessed by another class property. One class, for example, I am having two classes, class A and class B. Class A properties can be used in class B. So class B and class A, both classes we can share the data, we can access. So that's why we are saying inheritance. In this inheritance we have many types: single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and hybrid inheritance, hierarchical inheritance. We have many inheritance. And fifth one is polymorphism. Polymorphism. Poly means many. So one may multiple form. For example, the best example here is, so I am standing here, I am acting as a staff here in this college. So in my home, so I am a father of my daughter and I am a son of my father. So here I am doing the dual role. Here staff, in my home I am a son or father. And the fifth one is dynamic binding. Sixth one is dynamic binding. Dynamic binding means, so dynamic means we know. So if anything it can be changed, it can be moderated. So dynamic binding. Stop. Dynamic binding. Next last one is message passing. Message passing means, so we are passing the information to one object to another object, one person to another person. We are sending the information. For example, I am sending an email to my students. I am sending any message to my students, through WhatsApp or through mail or whatever the things. I am sharing the information. That like a humans, how we are transferring the information one person to another person, like a program or communicate each other. That is known as message passing. These 7 important concepts are very, very important, and also these important concepts can be explained in the futures. In Java programs, if you are moving to Java programs, so without the classes, without the object, without the inheritance concepts, so we cannot write any programs. So Java programs, if you move to Java programs, so anything under the class. So first we need to create a class. Inside the class only we need to create any programs. Whatever the programs you are writing with help of classes. That's why in object-oriented programming we are saying very, very important concept and more number of security. The main reason is security. We are using the object-oriented programming in C++ and Java. Thank you.